Hey everyone, it's Colleen with Artwork by Colleen. Today we're making a tiger lily. So I'm using some red clay along with some orange clay, and then on the other side I'm going to do the yellow clay. So I'm going to make a skinner blend using all three colors so that we have a nice pretty variation, hopefully anyway. And then as usual, I'm going to run it through the pasta machine, and that's the finished look. I think it has some nice variations. Now I went ahead and stretched it out through my pasta machine, and this time I'm going to roll it up into a bullseye cane. I'm starting with the yellow and I'm rolling it all the way around so that the red will be on the outside, as you can see that I've done here. And then I'm going to take it and make it into kind of a leaf shape, with the yellow being in the inside, of course, and the reddish and orange towards the outside. I'm extending it, thinning it out so I can lengthen it up so I'll have enough so that I can cut out 6 petals, and it's just a matter of stretching it out. I decided to make this a little bit smaller so that it would make it out all the way, so I needed to be an inch, about inch and a quarter long, so I divided that out by the 6, and as you can see there, I'm cutting it to make all the petals. Once all the petals are shaped up the way I want to put a vein down the middle. So as you can see here, I took each of the petals, split them down the middle, well, the best I could do the middle. Then I cut a piece of orange, probably about a 3 on the pasta machine, and then I put it back together so that now it's got a little vein in the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with each one of these petals. As you can see, I try my best to cut it in the middle, but doesn't always work so perfectly. Trimmed it down to where it needed to be, flipped it back, and put it in. With all my petals completed, I'm working on the center of the flower, and what I decided to do was put a little piece of yellow at the edge of each of the leaves that are going to help to form the center. But before I get further along, I wanted to go ahead and add in what I thought would be the little pieces that make it look like the stamen that you see in the center of the flowers that kind of stick above the center. So they were going to kind of be on the petals. But after I got done doing the maroon, I didn't really like it. I thought it looked way too dark. So, because I always show you all my mistakes, I kept it in there. I took all the maroon spots out and I added back in kind of a darker red and put that in, or actually sort of an orangey red, and stuck that in there and then put it back. So I finished them all, and that did take a couple of minutes to get them replaced correctly so that it didn't look too very awful, and I was somewhat pleased with it. Once I did that, I got them all together, got the center exactly where I wanted it, and then it was time to start filling in with the light blue. So the next few flowers you'll see me doing for the next couple of tutorials, you'll see that I use this light blue, and I've used the same light blue each time. It's because I want to make this into somewhat of a sort of a compilation, kind of a pattern. I'm not really sure yet, but I want to, when I add all these flowers together, however I decide to do it, I don't want there to be any notice. I want it to look like one solid pattern. I guess I'm really rambling on here. One of the things you want to make sure of is when you're putting together this background color like this, it's really a good idea, if you're mixing colors like I seem to do all the time, that you make sure that when you mix a color, that you mix enough of it that you're gonna have it to go around the entire project, because it really stinks when you have to try to go and match a color that you've mixed from, especially when it's several different colors. It's really hard to do. Trust me, I can tell you that from absolute experience. So here you see, once the project is completed, I'm going to go ahead and reduce it down some so that I can cut it in half. Ideally, you really want to wait till the next day to reduce it, but because I'm really an impatient person, and I want to get the video finished, to be fair, then that's why I'm working on it now to get it reduced. And while I'm finishing up here, I'd like to ask you guys who haven't subscribed yet to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you could like this video, if you've enjoyed it, here's the moment of truth. And I think it came out really well. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.